Hey Leo, what's up? Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope that you guys are having a great day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And if this reading resonates or is helpful, insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into this reading, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week. What's going on for my Leos? Wow. All right, we have the Queen of Swords coming out. Libra energy. What's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? Wow. Judgment with the Emperor. Aries energy. What else is going on for Leo? Two of Wands. This is kind of similar vibes that came through in Cancer's reading, I'm not going to lie. So you have some important choices to make. Don't rush into it. Take your time. Be choosy though. You have two different paths that you could take. And you are really needing to use your discernment here and get clear with what you want. Because what you want, you will have very fast, very quickly. I do feel like there could be some roadblocks though that might be getting in the way or slowing things down here, or there might be a little bit of like hurdles. Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, and then we have the Empress. So it's like there could be some blocks here or personal blocks. Like you might be slowing yourself down by not taking your goals seriously. Actually, to be honest, we have the 3 of Cups, and I love the 3 of Cups, right? So this week ahead, you have some joyful times, friends, family, get-togethers, going out, celebrating, enjoying life, having great times, making great memories, and that's awesome. But I do feel like you may need to turn your focus in and be taking your goals and yourself and your plans and your future just a little bit more serious here. And I think you are. Queen of Swords and the Emperor, I do think that you are kind of switching gears, and this is you kind of getting more into like the business mindset and getting more serious and getting more focused. All right, maybe there's just been some distractions. And you know, you gotta find the balance, right? You aren't here to just work your ass off until you die. You need to enjoy life. You need to have fun and do things that you enjoy and love doing, of course. But there are some things that are getting in the way, or there are some things that are kind of slowing you down a little bit, this 10 of Wands. So we will clarify and see what exactly this is so that you can kind of clear that out so that things can run smoother and better for you. Maybe you just have a lot on your plate. You got a lot on your plate. You're trying to just stay organized. You're busy. Things are full on. But you know, I do like that this Knight of Pentacles is here, indicating that no matter what, like you're gonna get to this finish line. This is like slow and steady wins the race. You're not in any rush. You know, you're eventually gonna get there. It's just gonna take some time, some dedication, and your focus, and just your willpower. Anything you set your mind to, you're able to achieve. Okay, but yeah. Leo, Judgment and the 2 of Wands, you have a choice to make. You have 2 different paths that you could go down, and we're going to clarify and get a little bit more detail about what this decision is actually about, but it is part of your life path and the direction of where you want to go. And so it does feel like it's a pretty big idea. For some, this is an idea, or you're already thinking about this, or you have ideas that are coming to mind, and they haven't become physical or tangible just yet. All right, you have ideas and you're trying to decide what's going to be the best. But yeah, for some reason, idea. Like I said, idea. That was a slip up. But normally when I slip up, it's not even it normally makes sense for someone out there. So anyways, you have 2 different choices or 2 different paths to take. So get clear with your goals here. What you want to put your focus, your time, your energy, your effort, even your money towards. Let's see. There is the vibe of you wanting to build out and expand, especially if things have been kind of like slower or more stagnant. It's like you're ready for growth, or you're ready for change, or you're ready for more. You're ready to expand. We're going to just jump right in and start clarifying, because I don't really see anything else that I'm seeing here. It's Queen of Swords and Judgment. I would say that your vibe this week, you're pretty stern. You're pretty serious. There is still that little softness with you, Leo, that's just good, right? That 3 of Cups, definitely softness towards your friends and your family, but the Judgment and Queen of Swords together, this is like hardcore serious, like like you're hella serious. There might be some things on your mind about the past, or there's energy of you reflecting or looking back at some things from your past, but Yeah, let's just jump right in. What do I want to use to clarify? I'm kind of feeling used to this deck. Okay. Oh, and that's funny. I grabbed this deck and the Two of Swords is at the bottom, as we're going to clarify what this choice is that Leo has. So, tell me about this Two of Wands. What's this decision for Leo that's coming up for this week ahead? Tell me about the Two of Wands. I want to look into what this choice is, and then I kind of want to see what the fuck am I saying, Leo? I don't know. I'll explain what I'm doing here. Okay, I know what I'm doing in my mind. I just can't seem to word it today, which is weird. Mercury's gone direct, and I feel very fuzzy in my thoughts today. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little lagged. I'm a little behind. Anyways, whatever. We blame it on the stars. We moving on. Tell me the Two of Wands for Leo. Tell me the Two of Wands for Leo. Thank you. Hierophant reverse. Okay. Well, that gives a little bit of clarity of what path you should take. This is Taurus energy. I feel like this is tying in with Uranus going direct next... Is that next week? Yeah, the 22nd. Sunday. Right? Is that Sunday? Let me pull up my calendar real quick. Oh, yeah. That is on Sunday. Uranus goes direct in Taurus. It's been retrograding since, like, August. 9 of Wands. Two of Wands for Leo. Yeah. 7 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Wow. 9 of Swords reverse. 5 of Cups. 2 of Cups at the bottom. High 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. So there's a lot on your mind. I do see here, some of you have a decision to make about breaking away from someone or separating or even divorce. That might be something that is kind of... This is a specific message, won't be for everybody, but Hierophant reverse can talk about leaving somebody behind or no longer committing to something or breaking contracts, signing out of something, like you're calling it quits or you're choosing to back out. But yeah, the Hierophant reverse is definitely like you going against your tradition or going against the grain or just choosing a path you normally wouldn't go down. So when we have this Two of Wands, it's like, you could be choosing, or you're thinking about choosing, or even Spirit might be recommending that you choose the path that you typically wouldn't do or you wouldn't choose. That might be what's best for you. That might be the best choice for you, is going down the path that you normally wouldn't go down. For some reason, if you're being called towards it, you're being called to do something you, like, take a risk or go against your norm or, you know, your traditional way about life. This would be the time to break out of the norms and do things differently. It does show, though, right now, 7 of Cups, you are feeling a bit confused about the direction that you should go down or what path you should take, or if you got options coming in, you know, in love or in work or career. It's just like you have a lot of different possibilities and different paths that you could end up taking or going down, and so it can feel overwhelming. And again, it's like your mind is elsewhere, or there's just like a lot of things that could be clouding your judgment. That's why you're needing to get very clear and precise with what it is that you're looking for or what it is that you want and your intentions, okay? I do see that you will come out of this restless, anxious, confusing time with the 9 of Swords reverse. You will be able to break out of these fears and negative thoughts or negative beliefs, especially if you've been going through some emotional times here at the 5 of Cups. If you've been going through some sort of emotional time where you have gone through like a loss or you haven't been feeling 100%, maybe you've just been feeling more sensitive, especially with some past things being brought up here, or if, like, for some of you who have gone through separation or breakup or ending of some sort and you're like confused about it, 7 of Cups, you're like, why did this happen? I don't understand. Lack of clarity, lack of closure. You will move on from this, though. 9 of Swords reversed with the 5 of Cups, you will get through this. You will get through this heavier time. It's not easy. 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, this is definitely really pushing you to your limits, but you will get through this with time. And also, I'm just noticing we have 7s and 9s that are showing up quite a bit for you. With 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 7, 7, and 9, 9. So those numbers might be relevant for you. Keep your eyes peeled. Maybe you're seeing 79 or 97. That might be a number that you see that's reoccurring for you. But at the bottom, we have the 2 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So it's like there is someone that you aren't communicating with. We have the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. There could be distance, physical distance for some, or there's like someone that you are not speaking to. You have a lot of love for them or you care about them very deeply. I would say that they feel the same way about you with the Two of Cups. It's normally shared emotions that they feel the same way, they care and have deep emotions towards you. But for some reason there is this block, or there's something getting in the way from this growing, kind of like what we were saying earlier with this Empress and the Ten of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles. Like there's something that's getting in the way of the growth of a situation, or preventing something from growing. It's taking a lot longer for something to grow, kind of like if you were to plant one seed in, if you had two pots, right? Same seeds, same soil, same water that you give, but one you give it pure daylight, pure sun, and one you give it like an hour of sun. Obviously the one that gets more sun is going to sprout quicker, it's going to grow faster, versus the one that's only getting an hour of sun, right? You change that one variable and the completely different result. So it's kind of like, what am I fucking going on about? Oh my god, I feel like I'm just like lost my train of thought. Basically, oh shit, Leo, I'm feeling scattered. I'm feeling like this right now. What the fuck was the point of that, Spirit? Where was I going with that? I hate when that happens. But I think back to what I was saying. It's like there's something that's getting in the way of this from growing. Basically, yeah. You could have different results if something about this circumstance changes. Let's get clear what this Ten of Wands is about, okay? Because this is indicating there's a bit of a block. What is this block here? Is this a personal block? Is it something outside of your control? Is it some stuff from your past? Is it fears? Is it kind of a mixed bag? Like, what's going on? So it's 10 of Wands for Leo. What is this block here that's getting in the way of this situation from growing or expanding or changing, transforming? Again, it's not that it's not growing, or it's just taking a lot longer. It's taking a lot longer. It could be sped up, but you know, kind of just goes in with like, what is it that you want? You want this to speed up? You like the pace it's moving at? That's all up to personal preference. We have the Five of Swords. Someone's pride could be getting in the way. I have this Ten of Wands, Lovers reverse, Gemini energy, with Temperance, Sagittarius, Ace of, look, look, it's just hanging here. Okay, there we go. It's the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, Ace of Wands with the Star and the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So it appears that, so Leo, you and another person probably aren't on the best of terms, or you're not really speaking. So this is kind of going back to this like possibility of separation here, or distance, or something like that. So we have the Five of Swords, Lovers reverse. There is something about someone's pride getting in the way. I'm picking up that there was like a fallout or argument, or, you know, a bit of just like bickering, fighting like an old married couple. No, but like there is someone's pride getting in the way of like apologizing or reaching out, or especially this is highlighting communication. There are blocks in communication. So this is what's getting in the way of this relationship from growing. So, you know, Mercury retrograde probably took you through a spinner. Took you and this person through a spin. Probably bashed heads. Probably had some misunderstandings with one another, lack of clarity, lack of communication, or blocks in communication, or just not understanding each other's point of view or hearing each other out, taking things the wrong way, taking things out of context. You get the whole gist. Okay, so there was some sort of misunderstanding, 1000%, lack of seeing eye to eye. And so instead of just like, hey, let's just work this out, let's talk about it, let's like talk and clear the air, someone's being very stubborn. Someone's being very stubborn here, refusing to make the first move. This could be you, this could be this other person, but someone here is just like holding back from actually communicating or speaking. And if you or someone were to just reach out, things would go back to normal. Temperance, things would go back to being balanced and fair and being on the same page, and this represents healing. And so that's what's getting in the way. There's a connection here. There's a lot of love. You have lots of history here. You know each other quite well. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Also, we have a lot of air in this reading. A lot of air. So you might be dealing with someone with heavy air placements, or you may have heavy air placements. But, yeah, I mean, maybe someone just needs some space. Maybe someone just needs some time alone. And I guess if we want to take it this way with this Three of Cups, it can talk about reunions and coming back together after some time. But that's like slowly, right? That might take a while. It's not... Okay, anyways. Knight of Pentacles actually coming out twice here. So, Ace of Wands and the Star. Your hopes and desires is that you want this to grow and you want things to go back to how they used to be, or just, you know, you want to move forward. You want to see progress in this. But it is moving very slowly here, and you're kind of like just left wondering, okay, what's going on? Like, are we going to go somewhere? Are we going to take things further? Are we going to talk? Or what? So, you know, you might be waiting on this message, or you might be waiting to hear from this person, but you might just be deciding with that Two of Wands and the Hierophant reverse, like, fuck it. Instead of me normally waiting, I'm going to be the one to reach out, or I'm going to be the one to make the first move. So that might be what this Two of Wands could be about. It's like, you're kind of like here confused with what to do. You're kind of on the defense. You're in your head stressing a bit about this. You won't be for much longer, but you're kind of getting clear, like, do I want to keep fighting for this? Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Do I want to keep fighting for this? And if I do, or if I don't, then what, right? So Judgment. Let's look into Judgment here. What's this final call or final decision? It's like your mind's made up. Queen of Swords. I don't know. I think you want to put energy into this. I don't think you want to give up on this. Emperor. I feel that you're willing to put in the work, but it has to be mutual, right? It needs to be mutual. Otherwise, it's just going to be it's going to be that Lover's reverse, which can indicate here unrequited feelings or unrequited effort. One person has more emotions or feelings for the other, you know, so that can cause problems, or that can get in the way, or that could cause, you know, issues. So let's look into Judgment for Leo. That's where it's like you really do need to use your discernment and ask yourself, is this something that's actually worth your time? Is this something that adds value to your life? Is this something that makes you happy, or does it make you feel like shit at the end of the day? Is there a cycle going on here? Is there a pattern? Like, you do need to spend some time reflecting on this. And like look at where there can be changes or adjustments. I do feel that adjustments are needed on both sides if you're dealing with a person. You can even apply this to whatever else that could be going on, but adjustments definitely do need to be made in this situation. 10 of Wands reverse. So this is good. This is about you getting clear with what's getting in the way of this connection or this thing. I'm feeling like it's a connection though. What's getting in the way of this connection? What's blocking me from getting on the same page with this person? What is it that I'm needing to release? What are my expectations, right? Maybe you have certain expectations or certain standards. It's like, you know, just you're needing to really get clear here. We also have the Hangman and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's just like you need to, this is just me repeating myself, y'all. I'm sounding like a broken record or whatever, but you're needing to spend time and reflect. Is this something that's helping you grow? Is this something that is positively affecting you? Or do you think that maybe it's time to let this go and completely walk away? For some, that might just be the case. For some, you're realizing you're needing to be honest with yourself with that Ace of Swords reverse. It's like maybe you've been kind of holding on. Maybe you've been blocking yourself from your actual soulmate relationship, holding on to this kind of, you know, kind of immature level connection. And maybe you've been making excuses and holding on to someone who doesn't feel the same way about you, right? So there's a lot, and different groups, different messages, so you gotta, you know, take the shoe that fits. There's lots of different shoes in this reading, but there's a lot for you to think and contemplate about and get clarity on. Let's pull some more about Judgment. What else? What else about Judgment can you tell us? We have the Five of Wands. You're conflicted right now. And also this is talking about conflict and arguments and tension. Also, we have had a lot of fives show up in this reading. Fives representing change. So whatever the situation is, something's changing. Something is destined to change. But it's like, I feel like you're calling the shots here. You know what? Let's look into this Queen of Swords and the Emperor. I feel like this is where you are making demands or standing your ground, or, you know, you're really like drawing the line of like, this is what I want. This is the path I'm going to take. Are you with me or not? Tell me this Queen of Swords and the Emperor for Aries. So it's like, this is you grabbing the reins. Empress. This is what you want. You're like, I want this to work out. I don't want to give up on this. I don't want to just, you know, move on from this. You matter to me. I care about this. So this is what I want. Are you with me? Try this Queen of Swords and the Emperor. Also Emperor to the Empress. That's beautiful. I just realized that. So 2 of Pentacles, right? You're given options. Tower, Scorpio energy. Wow, 9 of Pentacles and King of Cups. Magician, King of Swords, 8 of Cups at the bottom and the Star. Some of you, so I'm kind of getting a mixed bag. This is where you need to follow your path and listen to your intuition, because you know your situation best than any other reader knows. I don't fucking know you. Literally talking to a camera, right? So everyone needs to trust their own judgment and discernment, no matter what the cards are saying, okay? Because this is your fucking life. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, we got the 2 of Pentacles, so you had a choice, right? What do you want? Do you want to make this work? Do you want to move in a different direction? Some of you're deciding, I'm going to focus on me, and I'm going to do my thing. Some of you might be making the decision here with the King of Swords, Magician, and the 8 of Cups. You might be making the decision to walk away from this, because you're like, you know what? This isn't good for me. This is making me feel anxious, nervous, whatever, not positive. This is adding destruction to my life. This is unhealthy. This is a distraction, perhaps. This is a distraction from what actually matters. This is a distraction from my work, from my money. Like, you know, if it's affecting your work, that's a big problem. If it's getting in the way of your duties and obligations and responsibilities, that's a problem. If it's affecting your mental health or your emotional wellness, that's a problem. So that's where it's like, you got to be honest with yourself. You're going to need to be very, very translucent with yourself and be clear. Is this good for me? For some, yeah, it's great. There's just some hiccups. There's, you know, if this is a relationship, there's going to be ups and downs. It's normal. Like, that's just life, right? So it's just about looking at the reality, your dreams and hopes about the situation versus the reality, and kind of finding the middle ground, right? There will be some sort of change, though. Whatever you end up choosing, whatever you end up deciding, something about this situation will change. You wherever you end up going, wherever things play out for you, you are going to be just fine. Mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, like, you are fine no matter what, no matter who comes, who goes. Leo, you are solid. And that 9 of Pentacles, this is independent. You don't need anybody. You're good. Anyone who comes into your life is an addition. You're already whole. You're already complete. You are your own anchor. And that's it. So you're looking at this person, you're like, I don't need you. I want you in my life, but I don't need you. I don't rely on you. This is a very independent, self-reliant, I'm good. If you're in my life, great. If you're not in my life, that's fine. So, are you with me or are you not? So, this is kind of the thing, right? Let me see. What time are we at? I think we're going to get some advice. But yeah, this is just kind of, you know, from an outside perspective, this does feel like this is kind of a distraction. It's kind of getting in the way. It's just, you got to ask yourself, is this necessary? Especially if this is happening a lot, or it's been something that's reoccurring. It's like, is this something you want to continue to keep in your life throughout 2023? This cycle with this person? You know? It's a time to really be honest with yourself. So, anyways, let's get some advice from my animal cards. What advice do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for the week ahead? Any advice for Leo for this week ahead? What advice do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? Gazelle coming out. This is this anxious, restless, kind of paranoid, lacking trusting yourself and your discernment. Firefly. Any advice for Leo? And the elk. Oh my god. Okay. I worked out this morning. I'm fucking sore. So that's why you're like, why is she bitching and moaning? It's like, bitch, I'm sore from my workout. Anyway, so the gazelle, this is, first of all, it's like your mind is like everywhere. You're really feeling that 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups. What do I do about this? I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling emotional about this. I don't know what path to take. I don't want to make the wrong path. I don't want to do something I'm going to regret. So just don't rush into anything. That will be the number one thing. Don't rush into anything. Don't make any long-term decisions based off your temporary emotions, okay? So just, if you can wait, if you can postpone, if you can hold off, that would probably be in your best. Because with the Firefly, this is a similar message that came through in Cancer's reading. So again, if you got Cancer placements, listen to that reading. Or if you're resonating with this, listen to Cancer's reading, okay? Even if you don't have any Cancer placements, because this is similar vibes. There's some overlapping themes I'm noticing. Anyways, the Firefly. So this is like emotions and thoughts and feelings and ideas that come and go. So one moment you're like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to, maybe not. The next moment, it's just like, again, very hot and cold and unpredictable. And yeah, it just is adding to this conflict. So the advice of the Firefly, this is more of like a creative energy, where it's like, focus on something that's within your control. If you can try to get back to the present. Actually, that's both the gazelle and this card. It's like, get into the present, put yourself into some sort of activity that puts you in the now, ground yourself, get in your comforts too, really get rest, and if you can, get creative. Start some sort of project, or, you know, some sort of hobby of yours. Like, do something that's within your control. Try and switch gears or change your focus for a moment and focus on something about you, you know? And then we also have the elk out here, which is representing like your commitments, and yeah, just like, this is about you getting clear with like, what am I committed to? What is it that I want to stay committed to? What is it that I want to break free from? And with the elk, the advice of the elk is more just like, stay grounded and remain flexible with the changes that are coming up, or shifts that are coming your way, or things that pop up, or people you're dealing with. Really just try to remain patient and flexible. And yeah, just be patient with the situation. Even going back to Temperance, that's right here. My eyes just started to that card. So it's like, be patient and try to just remain balanced, because this seems to kind of be like throwing you off a little bit, Leo. Not too much, but a little bit here and there. So just try to stay balanced. You're gonna figure it out. Don't rush into anything. But yeah, there's some need of some sort of change here in this situation. You know that, because, you know, it's stressing you out. It is stressing you out. And it's affecting you, it's affecting your mood, and all the other things that you do. So it's kind of creating a block a little bit. Nothing severe, but it could become severe if you don't deal with this sooner than later. So you might want to deal with this sooner than later, okay? So yeah, Leo, I'm going to let you guys go. Hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, Leo. Take care. Bye.